Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. AUD USD holds on to gains as the US dollar bull run coming to an end. Analysis.http ntvforex.com News ID 3AD447 7/27/2020 11:58 5 p.m. AUD Australian Dollar. The Australian dollar maintained its upward momentum through trade on Monday, pushing back above 0.71 amid broad-based US dollar weakness. Having opened below 0.7090, the AUD climbed steadily throughout the day, marching back towards 0.7150 and intraday highs at 0.7151. Despite a sustained demand for risk assets, the AUD fell short of last week's 15-month high at 0.7183, meeting and bouncing off resistance as concerns over growing COVID-19 infections in Victoria weighed down the upturn. Victoria reported 532 new coronavirus infections on Monday, the country's worst daily increase since the pandemic began. Lockdown and social distancing measures enforced through the last 2 weeks appear to have done little to force a downturn in daily infections, raising concerns level 4 restrictions will need to be enforced in the coming days. With fears mounting the outbreak could spread into NSW, there is a risk the broader national recovery may be derailed. Attentions today remain with COVID-19 headlines and broader risk demand. Despite our domestic outbreak, we maintain our bullish outlook for H2. Broad-based US weakness should help support extended AUD upside in the months ahead, with a consolidated break above 0.7150 opening the door for an extension toward and beyond 0.72. There are of course risks to this outlook. Uncertainty across markets remains high and conviction thin. A broader shift in risk demand and widespread global shutdown amid a second wave of infections across Europe could force a flight to safety, weighing on the AUD rebound. Key movers. The US dollar collapsed to a 2-year low against the euro on Monday amid losses against most major counterparts as the spread of COVID-19 continues unchecked. Florida passed New York as the state with the second highest number of coronavirus infections, while California continues to battle an unwelcome surge in new cases, now the worst hit of all 50 states. There is mounting concern that unemployment benefits will dry up come the end of the week. Republicans are tipped to put forth a relief bill on Tuesday, at which point Democrats will have the opportunity to critique the proposal and push their own agenda. With partisan politics in full swing leading into the election, there is real scope to suggest both parties will not agree a compromise in time, escalating calls for a short-term stopgap measure to prop up those devastated by record job losses. Heightened uncertainty within the U.S. has forced us to push back our timeline for recovery, with the U.S. likely to lag major counterparts in bouncing out of the pandemic and economic crisis. The Fed is expected to affirm its commitment to long-run low interest rates on Wednesday, with uber-loose monetary policy likely to be in play for years to come. As real U.S. interest rates remain under pressure and U.S. economic performance falters, there is ample capacity for extended USD downside through H2. Capitalizing on USD weakness, the euro upturn continued Monday, outstripping major counterparts and pushing through 1.17 and 1.1750 to touch 2-year highs at 1.1775. The single currency has been the primary benefactor in the shift away from the world's base currency, as the EU proactive and aggressive fiscal support program has bolstered hopes for a swift economic recovery and a unified Europe. Expected ranges. AUD 0.7020 US dollars 0.7220 Australian dollars EUR 0.6010 0.6130 pounds sterling AUD 1.7780 1.8220 Australian dollars NZD 1.0630 1.0750 Australian dollars CAD 0.9480 0.9620. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me mt5.expert.advisors.